Really, Cream? Cream, I gotta do a video. Really? Are you gonna let me do the video? You gonna sit right there and let me do the video? What did you knock over here? Cream, I had this all organized so this video wouldn't take 29 minutes. And you've managed. Just lay. Look. I got your spot all cleaned off right here. Yeah, that's your sleeping spot. You like your sleeping spot, right? Okay. You gonna interrupt me? No? Okay, cool. Cats, man. What are you gonna do? Alright. So, today we're gonna be part 2 of the Lego Minecraft combination, where I've combined the zombie dungeon the zombie encounter and the skeleton dungeon together to make some module cave structures out of them. And yesterday we covered the beginning stages of this, and I kind of re-explained to you how the entire project works and what the system is, and that it's I'm trying to make a Lego Ideas project here. Then and I last night went ahead and built some more stuff. I thought about it and realized, like sifting through Legos to try and find out what to build from, creative mindset, you're always building back and forth. So I went ahead and built a bunch of stuff and, had all the pros and cons of that. And now after having sorted through and found everything that I want to talk about and build, I am now going to build it for you today. And I organized it all very well around here. And Cream showed up and added some things around. So hopefully we don't get too lost trying to figure out what piece goes where. So let's get started on this Blind Builds with Blind Prime episode, the Lego Cave System Part 2 on this particular module. I call them chunks because I originally got the idea for these cave segments from Minecraft. Whenever I lost my vision, I wanted to continue playing Minecraft, but I couldn't. And the thing that I loved most about Minecraft was exploring the caves. I absolutely loved the caves. So hence, I started doing this and building these little cave chunks, all thanks to Minecraft and my sheer addiction to that video game. And I had to find a way to get over it in the ensuing years after that. So this was me getting over my Minecraft addiction by creating a Lego cave system. And this is part 2. And there's a playlist where I've done a bottom, a middle, and a top, and you can check out that playlist. I will, I guess I'll leave a comment with it pinned. Yeah, I'll pin a comment below this video, just right down there. And you can click on that and you can see the other Lego cave sections I've done. And also, I think I have a video talking about the Lego mountain I made before Kream destroyed it, because he jumped on the wrong shelf and went a little crazy trying to figure out how to get off the shelf, and the claw got stuck in a tablecloth, and when he came down, the tablecloth got pulled off, and everything on the shelf, the entire mountain, came down behind him. Ooh, I only wish I got it on camera. So last night I went ahead and started building, like I said earlier, and today we're going to talk about what I did. So we'll start with this section right here. And before we do that, let's talk about something that I didn't bother removing because it was a little annoying to get it out of there. All right, so I wanted to put this chest that came with the skeleton dungeon in here. And what I did is I took two 2x2 modified tiles with stud in the center. I put them right next to each other, but because of the handles on this thing, I had to make sure I left a one wide space so that it didn't connect with the wall section of this elbow. So it goes elbow, and then you've got this little bit of one brick space, one stud wide space, and then you get to the two 2x2s right next to each other, and then there's studs again. So I did that because I noticed on the bottom of this chest, it's got these 3 holes, and that means that you can just easily put it on a modified. So there we go. So I put it on a modified tile, and there's a nice chest, and the chest can open, right? Well, then I built a wall behind the chest and realized the chest can't open if the wall's not the right wall. So then I sifted around and I found one of these big structure pieces that came with the skeleton dungeon. I have no idea if it has a painting on it or not. And I put it right here behind the chest. And I made sure I left a space. Let's make sure we do this. Oh, you dropped your shield, little ghosty guy. Let's put your shield back. And we're going to move you out of the way because you will be getting in the way. So there's your shield. Hold your shield, and then just go live over here inside the other cave chunk. There you go. That's a good Minecraft dude. Okay, so I took this piece and I put it so that see, you couldn't put it all the way to the edge of this area. And the area that we're putting this on is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 studs long. It's right there. It's this corner. And we can actually turn this guy around, though I don't want to turn him around too much or I'll forget where I have everything. But we can go ahead and showcase that, and I just put this right there, leaving a blank stud on the left-hand side of it and the blank stud on the right-hand side of it. And this allows for this hollow section that this thing has in the middle of it, because it's one of those modified tall bricks with a hollow center. They usually use them as windows and stuff. And now that that's hollow section's there, this chest can open and close without any worry. And that's why I did that. So that is that reason right there. Next step. Let's set that back down. Excellent. Okay, so on furthering, continuing on the same side as this chest is on, we have 1, 2, 3, 4 bricks, 4 studs between the end of this 8 stud lane and the beginning of another 4 stud lane. And this is where we're going to include this piece right here that I've mostly built. So we're just going to take this piece off, and to build this, what you're going to do is you're going to get one 1x4, and then we can go ahead and put another 1x4 there, and then we can go ahead and put this 1x4 modified with studs on the side, brick, and we can set that there. And then we've got another 2 1x4s stacked on top of each other in a 1x3, and that is done. Now, why are we getting it this tall? Because I want to make sure when we put the piece that connects these two sides together that a Minecraft dude can walk underneath, that Lego guy can walk underneath. You can put one underneath there, and it's not going, their head isn't going to get hit by anything. And to judge that, we take this little skelly dude right here with a fun little helmet, and we put him right there in the middle of that section, and we take a look. Yep. When that brick will connect to that one section and go over his head, he will have enough space above his head so that you can do things with, and they can actually have a taller hat and not worry about any problems. Now, because I like to make the side structure stuff, studs on the side, I have those modified, and then I have this one. Let's see, it's 4 wide by 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 long. Now this 4 wide, 8 long piece is going to go right over that modified brick. We just got to make sure we get it connected right. Come on, come on. Hey, brick, modified brick. No. That's a bad that's a bad modified brick. You're supposed to connect there. Nope, wait, too tall. Bad modified brick. That's a bad modified brick. Come on now. There it goes. Yeah, there we go. All right, we got it right. And now we have all these bricks on the side, like it's a rough cave. It's kind of nice. Okay, so that's this section on this side done. Not quite done. We've still got to cover this little edge on this side. So how do we do that? We've got, so over here beside the chest where we just put this big old 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, this 6 long, really tall, hollow in the center piece. And a little wall piece. Now we're going to come up to the side where that elbow is, and we're going to put a 1x2. There we go, 1x2 brick. And then we're going to take another 1x2 brick, and we're going to put it there, 1x2 brick. And now we're going to get a little creative. We've got these, this is fun. Okay, so we've got this 2 tall thing that has studs on the side, and it's 1 wide. And it's neat. Never seen one like this before, and this was a fun piece to come across. The only problem with this piece is it's not 2 bricks tall. It's 2 bricks and 2/3 brick tall. So in order to make sure that this thing is the appropriate height, you have to take a 1x1 stud, or a 1x1 plate, not a stud. Studs are round, the plates are square. 1x1 plate, and put it on top to make it an equal 2 bricks tall. After you've done that, I've got this fun little piece here that's got this little hook thing on the side, which you can hook things on. It's got a little bar. I don't know what I'm going to do with it, but it's fun to have options later in your build. So we're going to put it down over here. Now I'm going to put it down a bit lower so that if you want to hang like a torch or something on it, a Lego figure. Let's spin this around so that you can get an idea without moving any of my pieces on those sides. Cool. So let's go ahead and put this little dude right here. Okay. Got a little skeleton guy. I took the Minecraft skeleton heads off and replaced them with regular heads because I like them more. Okay. So if this character were to reach up, let's get your hand. Come on, reach up. There you go. Yeah, that's the perfect height for like a torch on the wall or something else. Maybe even like a little door that would open or shut. I don't know. That's just gives me options for future builds on this project. Now that we have that 1x1 modified with bar on the side, we can now get this 1x1 2.23 tall modified with 2 studs on the side and a stud and a 1x1 plate on top. And there we go. It's a lot of singles going up there. Now, because of that, we've got this corner that doesn't have anything on it. And I have this 3 tall 1x1 that I found in the Skeleton Dungeon set, which is quite excellent. And we're going to put that in the corner, and that's going to even it out very nicely. Now, let's work on more things. Let's see. What else do we have to work on in that area? Okay, I think we are done with that corner section in this entire back wall area. I consider it the back wall, but honestly, this area that the fences are around, this thicker spot is going to be the back wall. I'm all over the place with this build, so let's move over here to this next section, and this next section is going to require a little bit of fun ingenuity, and we've got let's set all this stuff up here because we're going to be using it. Okay, so I wanted to use the next 1x8 tall wall section with that hollow center, and we're going to set that over here. Now let's do a count because I had all this set up before. Okay, the count goes 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, cool. So it's going to get set up, pardon me, it's going to get set up right next to the entranceway across from that modified 1x1 with bar on the side. So just across that 4 wide entranceway, we've got this tall wall section. It's going to go up. I'm going to set the Skeledude. There you go. Yeah, there you go. Just chill right there. Excellent, excellent, great. Okay, so now that we have that section built, we need to come over here to this area that has, it's only 1 brick tall at the moment, and you've got this tall section here for this fun wall piece we built last episode. Well, kind of built. I just showed you how to build it and talked about it, but now we got this area over here, so let's work on completing that section. What we're going to need here are some fun pieces. Now, just regular pieces, honestly. Okay, and I got it all set up, so let's just take those pieces off and we can talk about them in a minute. Set them right there. Excellent. Okay, so I've got this 2 brick tall 2x2. It's it's a 2x2 and it's 2 bricks tall. It's kind of fun. It's just this big chunk. So this thing is going to go right next to that fun stone door we built, the sealed stone door we built. And then we're going to put a 1, 2, 3, 4, a 1x4 brick right next to it. Excellent. Now, and I think I actually messed up with that. Is that? Yeah, okay, cool. So now we're going to take these 2, let's see how tall these guys are. I think they're 3s. Yeah, so these 2 2x1 bricks that are 3 bricks tall. We're going to set one there, and we're going to get the other one, and we're going to set it right there. Excellent. So now we've covered those 4 studs that were visible, and we've raised them up so that now this little wall of studs, 1, 2, 3, 4 long, is 1 brick higher than that 2x2 chunk we put down. Now we're going to take this elbow brick, 1, 2, 3, and this 1x1 modified with bar on the side. And we got a lot of them in the skeleton set, so I'm just trying to figure out where to use them. And we can set it up right there, and we can set that 1x1 modified right next to the door area there. And there we have it. Isn't that nice? Though, I do wonder about making that thing so tall. So let's actually set that bar lower. Okay, now that I'm thinking about it, I'm like, I think that bar may need to be lower. Let's lower the bar here. Lowering the bar. Okay, so we're going to set that 1x1 modified at the bottom with this elbow. Okay, and there we go. And they're just going to go all the way on the bottom next to that big old tall stone door. Now we're going to put the 2x2 that's 2 bricks tall right on top of it. And now that modified piece is down lower to the ground, we can probably put something fun together there since it's so low next to the door. We could probably set up like some sort of pad that you can communicate with. I don't know. The imagination's your limit. So that is all we have for that section. So let's go ahead and spin her around. And where did Kream go? He's gone. Okay. So let's go ahead and spin it around, and let's talk about this corner section, which I did have a lot of fun building. And I built it up to be something neat. So what I did here, we're going to build this section on. I decided it wouldn't be fun if there was a shelf that had some maybe like little artifact things on it or something. So I took a 2x4 plate, and I put 2 2x2 tiles modified with stud in the center on top of it. Then I took these fun little triangle pieces or pyramid pieces. You get a bunch of them in the skeleton dungeon. And I took 2 1x1 studs, and I put the studs underneath each of these 2 guys. And now I'm going to put both of them. So each of these is 3 pieces, and we put both of them right on top of those 2 studs visible. And we get these 2 little pyramid things. I don't know what they could be used for, but it just seems like a fun little weird artifact thing, I don't know. It's the fun part about caves. You never know what you're going to find in a cave. So now that we have this little shelf built, and we have these 2 pieces on top of it, we're going to come over here to this 2 wide section that we've built over here next to the stone door. We're moving further up, and we can take and we're going to put this piece right on the edge of that. So there's 1 stud length behind it, and there's going to be studs on the side of it, but it's going to be flush with this thing, the bricks that we put on the side over here. And before I forget, in the last episode we did, I showed you how to assemble this 2x1 modified brick. It's got 2 studs on the side, and I had 1x4 tiles connected to it. But whenever I was building, the tiles didn't go tall enough, and I was trying to figure out how to get more modified bricks in there, and I decided, you know what? Nah, screw it. We're just going to take it apart, and we're going to put in some more pieces. I like this piece here. It's a Technic piece, but it fits in there very nicely. And I just thought it was fun because it's rounded on the side, and it may be a different color, but I like the rounded bit because it kind of shows aging. It's been around for a long time, and it's a tail. Kream. Oh my god, he's back. Okay, so we took away the 1x4 tiles, and we've placed it with a 1x6 tile and this weird Technic piece that's 5 bricks tall, that's rounded on either side, and then that easily just clicks right back where we had it before. But now this tile that's on the exterior, because I wanted to make sure that light won't come through these cracks, is nearly as tall as this piece on the side, this 1x2 modified tile with stud in the center that is on top of the really tall piece that had that groove cut in it that we put the stone door on. So there we go. Now that's going to feel very nice in the hand, and it's going to look really nice. But the other side is going to kind of look like it's been an eroded cave. It it's just been there a while and things are starting to break down. And that's what we want from our cave system. We want things to just kind of look like they're starting to break down. We can't use that piece. Okay. So doing that, making sure that, I wanted to make sure you knew what that was. Now let's go ahead and finish building around here. And we're going to need this 1, 2, 3, 4, this 1x4. We're going to put the 1x4 there. Boom. Now let's see what else we got over here. Oh, wait, not that 1x4. I think that 1x4 belongs with something else. Got a few of these pieces a little mixed up over here, Kream. Why did you do this to me? Okay, so no, not that piece. All right, let's see. Not that piece, though that piece will be needed. Not that piece, though that piece will be needed. And not that piece, it's not even going to be needed. Let's see. Not that piece. Oh, this piece. Maybe? Maybe this piece. Let's see. No. And those pieces are for later. Those are at the top. And this piece is for later. That's closer to the top. This piece can be used now. These guys definitely can be used now. And okay, definitely Kream knocked some stuff around. And I think some of my pieces got mixed together with other pieces. So we'll have to find a 1x4. Here it is. And let's go ahead and put the 1x4 over here. Let's set it down. Just wonderful. Unless, of course, I was supposed to put it in another way. How did I do this? There's a piece missing. That's how I did it. Where did it go? Nope. Okay. So there's those pieces. And I'm missing one piece that I built from a bunch of studs. That was important. Let's try and find it, ladies and gentlemen. Let's try and find that one piece that was important. You know what? We will build this section in a minute whenever I finish figuring out where all the pieces went. Let's move over here to this really piece-heavy section, and we'll build that, and then I'll know what pieces I have left to finish this other section with. So we're going to do that first. Okay, so for the section of the wall right behind this big hollow piece that has the gate in front of it, that I made as kind of the entrance to a stairway that you can go further down into the cave with, I found these really fun bricks that have sculpting in them. They have some little brick pattern, like cobblestone. And I don't know what color this is, but I hope it's like a weird mossy green. Anyway, we're going to put these guys up across the entire side of this. So 1, 2, and we're going to need 6 of these guys. And luckily, no, I think it's 7. 7 of these guys come into the sets together. I'm not sure which piece goes, part of where, but there we go. Let's set that one right in the middle. There it goes. Okay. Now let's go ahead and put our, where's that 1x6 that I was playing with a minute ago? 1x6, 1x6. Let's see. Maybe there's a 1x6 over here to play with. 1x6, 1x6. My kingdom for a 1x6. Let's see. There it is. Okay, cool. So let's put that 1x6 across the back. Nice. Now let's go ahead and finish this up with these guys. So we've got another one here on this side. Right. I set these guys on the edge. So let's do that. Cool. So the next layer of these bricks that have the stonework on the side, we're going to put one on the exterior so that the person can kind of see it walking in, and then one facing, and one facing the big hole area. That is a 1x3. We don't need that. That is a 1x2 that isn't modified. We don't need that. That's a 1x2 that's got the sculpting on it. We need that. That's a 1x2 that's got the sculpting on it. We need that. Okay, so next 1x2 with sculpting. We're going to put it right there. And then finally this 1x2 with sculpting, we're going to put right on the edge so that you can see the sculpt work on the other side. Isn't that fun? Hey, don't play with my Legos because you don't play with the Legos right. Your version of playing with Legos is batting them across the floor. Sorry, Kream was playing with Legos. let's get on. So now that we've got those pieces done, we need our 1x4. Where's our 4? Ah, and that's why I kept thinking to myself, I don't need to use this 1x4 here, because this 1x4 is going to be used right there. Perfect. Now finish it off with this 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. This 2x6, and I love these 2x6 bricks. 2x6 bricks are awesome. They have a lot of uses, and they are very sturdy, and I do love building with them. There we go. Now we got that side finished. It's nuts. Let's I picked it up wrong. Oh crap. Oh crap. Gotta do some maintenance work here. Let's put this back together. Okay. Yeah, that's the problem with Lego builds in the beginning. They are a little fragile because not everything to connect them has connected them yet. But don't worry. It will all get connected together. There we go. Now that piece is done. And let's actually do something extra real quick, because we're going to go away from the prescribed build for just a second, finding that problem out and realizing that I did want to make this corner right here kind of a half collapsed tunnel. Let's find some pieces to try to make that tunnel collapse a reality. Okay, so I've got a 2x4, and I need a thinner one. Let's see. I need a 2x1 or even a 1x4. Let's see what we got in here. I need a thin one. I need a thin one. I need a thin one. Or, aha! There it is. Okay, cool. So we've got this 1x4, and I think that's going to be useful. Unless, of course, I could figure out something else to use. Kream, what are you doing? Yeah? Yeah? Do you mind? I'm in the middle of a video, Kream. Kream, I'm in the middle of a video. You were intrigued by the Legos. I get it. Kream. Kream. No, Kream. Nuts. That I love you too, Kream. But you know, you're now taking up the entire. Move back. That's a good Kream. Yeah. Scoot yourself back. Scooch back. There you go. Ah, I know what I need here. Okay, so if I can find a 2x3 plate, that would be the perfect piece. So I just need to find a 2x3 plate, and I know I've come across 2x3s in here. That's a 2x4. That's not it. Ah, 2x3. Found it. Excellent. So now we're going to put this 2x3 tile. Right? 1, 2, 3. Yep, perfect. Okay, and there's that piece there, and there's that there. Okay, here it is. Let's go ahead and put that 2x3 kind of across the way to just add a little bit of stability to this section. There we go. And now let's creep in here and get a few fun pieces, and let's build a little bit of a collapse. Just a small one. It's just a wee collapse. Just a tiny one. And we got that's some pieces, but they's probably going to get used in a minute. No, not you. I need not you. You, no. You, no. No, actually. Ah, there we go. So we can put this 1x2 brick right there, and then we've got some fun tile pieces to work with, hopefully. Got another stud there. Let's see. And that piece there. Aha! Here we go. Here's a nice one. Okay, so we got that brick piece there, and now we can. Ooh, let me get a 1x1 stud, or at least a brick. 1x1. Aha! Here we go. So we got this 1x1 plate. We're going to set it under the corner of this 2x1 modified tile that has slant. They call them cheeses or something like that. Let's set that there. Perfect. Wonderful. Now that little tile bit's going to go down, and it's just going to kind of look like a halfway collapsed section of the cave. Now we just get a couple of more smaller pieces. That round one's fun. That one's not going to work. That one's not going to work, but that, no. That, no. No. We just need a few, we need one of those. We need 1x1s, we need 2 1x1s, and now we need some fun stuff. Okay, that tile, no, that tile's not going to be fun enough. We need something fun. Ooh, that tile's got some fun texture on it. Oh, I wonder what's going on with this one. That's neat. What is up with this tile? This is a fun one. I don't know what's on it. We should save that for later. That's probably a very fun and useful tile. And we've got 1x2. Perfect. Okay, so let's go ahead and we're going to... No, I don't need this piece. I just need these. So let's go ahead and we're going to set up these two. We're going to put these two studs right on top of each other. And then we have this round piece here, which I like the rounds. So we're going to put 2 studs together and put them in the corner of this round piece. And then this round piece is going to go right on top of that brick. And if I've done everything right, and I haven't screwed it up, then it should fit very nicely and it won't give us any problems. Are you going to give us issues? Well, maybe I should put those 2 studs down first. So let's go ahead and squeeze them into that corner section just a little bit. There we go. Hey, you're supposed to click into place, thank you. And you're supposed to click into place, thank you. And we don't have to use this round thing. We've got something else that's more fun in here. Let's see. I just came across it and it probably worked out a lot better. But no. The round one makes it feel like it's a it's a bit of a destroyed area that's just kind of worn away over the years. I like that. So now we've got definitely better sturdiness there. Excellent. I know that took a little bit of extra time, and I hope y'all don't mind. So we've got those fixed, and I don't need to use these pieces at all. Excellent. Now let's put the shelf into place. Yeah, that shelf's going to go right here in the corner. Excellent. There is the shelf. And now the shelf is kind of near a kind of half-destroyed section, and that's fun. Now we can take these extra pieces we have here. All these pieces belong to building around the shelf and making this little cabinet area that I designed. So let's get all these pieces together and figure out what I'm doing here. All right. And there's you, and there's you. Excellent, 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 excellent. Okay. So there he is. There's the little piece I made. Okie dokie. Now let's move you guys around. Okay. So, how did I do this last time? Right. I took one of these elbows, and an elbow brick is going to go around that corner, move behind there, and then I took a 1x2. Here's a 1x2 brick, and I set it there, and then I went ahead and took a tile, a 1x1 tile, and I put it on a 1x1 stud. Or, darn it, Kream. And I put that, not a stud, a plate, 1x1 plate. I just set that there so that it kind of looks like it's just worn away over time. Remember, it's important to put holes in your caves. Just keep that in mind when building a cave. It's important to have a few holes. Nobody's going to get mad at you if your cave's a bit holy. So let's see, I need my 1x3. I think I made I have a 1x3 over here. Let's look for it. If not, then I can come up with different ways of doing the same thing. I do not have a 1x3. I thought I did, but I do not. So we are going to do this a different way. Okay, so those pieces are set up there, and now we need to build up more stuff. So let's go ahead and put these 2 pieces. I wonder if these were supposed to be used over here. Maybe so, but we'll figure it out. So next piece we're going to do is I would like to set up you to be on top of this 1x2. Just live on top of this 1x2 right there. Excellent. Good job, you. Oh, and before I forget, no, okay, never mind. I thought I had forgotten something, but I had not. Okay, and then this 1x2 is going to go there, leaving a gap in the middle. And that gap is going to be for, just the fact that there's this chunk missing from the wall. And then we're going to put our 1x1 on the corner at that elbow. Excellent. Now everything's at the same length. Now we can take this elbow here, and we're going to put it just like so. And then we're going to take, where's the other elbow? Elbow, come here, elbow. There's the other elbow. And the other elbow is going to go across on this side. And we're going to fill in this gappage there. Excellent. And now, how many more pieces do we have? Excellent, excellent. Why do we have this many pieces? What am I missing? Oh, right. Okay, so the elbows didn't go down yet. Right. Remembering how I built this stuff. Okay, so next step we're going to take this big old long guy, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 studs long, and he's going to go across the top. This is going to help stabilize everything and stop that hole from growing there. There it goes, nice and complete. Now we can take a 1x1. If we have any 1x1s left, there's a 1x1, and we just set that 1x1 right there. And then we have a 1x1 that needs to go over there, and we there it is. They were connected together for some reason. Let's go ahead and disconnect them. And the 1x1's going to go there. Great. Now that those are together and it's nice, it's coming together, let's go ahead and put this elbow on the edge to lock it all down. And then we're going to put this elbow over here on this side, closest to the stone door that's no longer, a door. And set that there. And then in the middle, we've got a 2x1 section, which I went ahead and built these out of studs and a 2x1 plate. So I took 2 studs and I put them underneath the plate, and I took 2 studs and I put them on top of the plate. Just kind of, I don't know, give it a neat little texture. And we set that in the middle right there. Excellent. And now finally we've got a single 1x1 brick left over, and that's going to just go right on the edge of this panel that we built earlier behind the chest. And more of that will get built up as we do more episodes. But for now, that is done. That is how you get to the current stage that I am at. Of course, this piece is supposed to just kind of lay across all of them. Remember, we talked about that piece. I just had it up for show, just kind of give you the idea of what was going on and what would be the future and how tall it was going to get. And there you go. Look, we're a lot closer now. We're only 1 brick away. That's fun. All right. Well, until next Prime, thank you so much for watching. And if you wouldn't mind, if you've enjoyed today's episode and you want to help me raise awareness for the blind through alternative means and methods, then please go below and hit the like button, hit the share button, share it on your Facebook wall, go to r/blind on Reddit and share it, because that moderator hates me and I enjoy, giving him things to moderate. So for Blind Prime, go to r/blind and post this video there. It'll annoy the moderator, and I love that. Also, subscribe if you haven't already subscribed, and then leave me a comment below and talk about Lego ideas, because I'm trying to make this a Lego idea set, and the more information I have, then the better, the better I am able to get a Lego idea set published and make it to that 10,000 vote counter. Won't that be fun? That's exciting. So until next Prime, thank you so much for watching, and we will be